Hello everyone, in this video let us try to understand what a view is. Before we go for what is view, let us try to understand why do I need view. Say I have a scenario here. This is what I am getting from employee table. I have the information employee ID, employee name, salary, gender, date of birth and all the information. Now what I want to give restricted access to this information, or you can say I need a kind of security. Say to the developers, I don't want them to have access to employee salary column. I want them to have access to all the columns like date of birth, but they should not access employee salary, or I want to hide this column. I don't want this column to be accessed by developers, or kind of security I need. So how do I do that? So what I can do, I can create a view with the columns that I want. So I want them to have access to these columns, that's it. Now what I can do, I can simply create a view. The coding standards, or you can say the practices is view will be prefixed with VW underscore employee info as this. I'll simply execute this. Now it says that command executed successfully. Now I'll go for views. You can see that I get a view employee info. What I can do, I can simply say select star from employee info. I get only these columns. So what is view? View is nothing but it is a stored query. Internally it is referring to same employee table. But if you explore here, you can see that here you have columns, 3 columns you have. So it is similar to table. So you can say that view is a stored query. Internally it will be referring to the table that we have. Next, let us say we have this join query with us, which gets the information from both the tables. Now what I want department name and number of employees in each department. So basically what I need to do, I need to write a join. So in that join, I need to say d dot department name, comma, count of e dot eid. So this will give me the number of employees in each department, and I need to say group by d dot dname. I'll say 5. Now I get department and number of employees in each department. Now you can see this is little bit complex. Like whenever I want to perform a group by or where clause based on some department name, I need to join. So I can simplify this by creating a view. I'll say create view. Now select star from employee details. It also looks like a denormalization. That means whenever we have primary foreign key relationship between two tables, I'm trying to merge this table and generate a single table, or you can say virtual single table. So virtually it looks like I'm trying to access the information from single table, but internally it is accessing the information from both employee and department table. This will be helpful for generating reports. Now I can easily and simply generate the reports from this view. Like now I can just write a group by clause. Now I'll say select. Now I get the result. So views are basically helpful when we write reports, when I need to generate reports. So I can just combine all the tables and create a view, and from that standard view I can generate a number of reports. So view is nothing but it is a stored query. And one more important point about view is that you can join a view and a table. You can join two views. So you have almost all the options that you have with a table. How about performing update or insert operation? If a view is on single table, definitely you can perform an update operation, and whenever you update a view, it will update the base table. Why? Because there is no table in view, it is a query. But if a view is on multiple tables, you cannot perform update operations. So let us see this in the PPT. So you can see this. A view is a list of columns or a series of records retrieved from one or more existing table, or as a combination of one or more views and one or more tables. That means I can generate a view from one table or one or more tables, or I can have a view from one or more views, or I can have a view from a table and a view. So any combination of views and tables, I can generate a view. So basically you need to find out or decide the columns that you want to generate a view. Obviously the easiest view is one whose columns and records come from one table. Data entry on views. A view that is based on one table can perform data entry using the view rather than the table. If you perform data entry using a view, the data you provide would be entered on the base table. This means that the table would be updated automatically. Based on this feature, you can create a view purposely intended to update a table, so that in the view you would include only the columns that need to be updated. That means I want to give some update rights to my table, but I am scared that they may update this particular column, and I don't want anybody to update this column because the information in this column is very, very important and it should not get updated. So what I can do, I can create a view, and in that view I won't include that column, and I'll ask them to perform update operations in this view. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much.